Ba-ba-ba-ba! It's your boy, DJZ, and I want you to check out my man Cody over on YouTube at Rasslin Rage. Check his website out, r2youtube.com, and give them a follow, give them a subscribe, give them a like. Ba-ba-ba-ba!
Hey everybody, it is Cody here from Rasslin Rage and Michigan Independent Weekly. Make sure you smash the thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, head on over to Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Rasslin Rage and press the follow or like button and join the Michigan Independent Weekly group on Facebook. I am joined by Mr. TK Parker, one of the many people that is involved with TriCity Wrestling. We're going to talk a little bit about an upcoming show on March 21st that's taking place in Quincy. But before we do that, we're also going to talk to TK about TK. Now, the last time for the show that was for the fifth annual, was it the fifth or sixth annual Cassidy Christie Memorial Show? I had Dave on. Now I have TK.
Well, it was an upgrade. It's an upgrade, trust me. Like I said, I'm a lot better looking than Dave DuPont, so the fans will be a lot more happier with this one.
All right. Okay. We'll have to ask Dave what he thinks about that one
when
I see him here in March. Now, there is more than one person. There's more than Dave and TK that is involved with TriCity Wrestling. I also know that Leonard's in there too. Tell us a little bit about, or not about, but tell us more of the people.
Well, it's a solid group, man. And like I said, I've been in this business I think I'm past my 15th year. I don't know exactly, but I know I'm more than 15.
Gotcha.
And there's been four solid guys that have been part of my career from the very beginning. It's Dave DuPont, of course, who's my best friend in the whole business, best friend outside the
Great
business.
Guy.
Just an outstanding guy.
Right.
There's Leonard, who's one of my also very best friends, another great guy, a guy that's done more for the Michigan independent wrestling scene than most people give him credit for, because I tell you, there's not a lot of wrestlers that don't have a book of pictures that Leonard has made for them. That guy's he's a great dude.
Oh yeah, and anytime I reach out to him to use photos for Rasslin Rage or anything, he's always obliged, and as long as I give him credit, he doesn't have a problem. So shout out to Leonard.
Absolutely. Another one is the Viper, man, Pete Christie. I mean,
right.
There's not a wrestler in Michigan that can say a bad word about Pete. I mean, he is just an outstanding individual. And then there's Tim Burt, that's part of it, and then there's Jeff Berry. So that's the solid five group that run TriCity Wrestling.
Okay, awesome. Now, you guys, every year you do the Cassidy Christie Memorial Show. Usually it's in Bay City. And this year you're doing a little more than just that show. You guys are traveling while you're doing something out in Quincy. Now, what is your relationship with Quincy? How did this come about? Because this show is a fundraiser for the athletic boosters, correct?
Yep. Every single penny's going to the athletic boosters. My connection is my wife actually teaches at Quincy.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that makes sense then.
Yep. And I have a 12-year-old that's in 7th grade, and he goes to Quincy. So
okay.
I believe I'm a little partial, but I believe Quincy's the best school in the state of Michigan. And I'm just absolutely excited to do something for them and hopefully make it a huge success and just give something back to the school, because that school's an excellent school.
Okay, so you say you have a kid that's in 7th grade there. Do they play sports too?
Oh, he's in every sport, man.
Well, that's good.
There's not enough hours in the day for the events that we have to be at, trust me.
Well, I mean, just getting this scheduled and done, I mean, we both are busy. We both have schedules, but
absolutely.
That's how life goes sometimes. But
yep.
That's awesome that you guys, and if I'm not mistaken, every show Tri-City is done is pretty much a fundraiser. Am I right?
I tell you, we are absolutely zero profit, man. I have way more into this than I'll ever get out of it. But to be honest with you, that's not even a thing to me.
Right.
I love doing these shows and the reasons I do them. Of course, with the Cassidy Christie Memorial, everybody. I mean that hits me home. Hits home real big, and everybody knows why
too, man.
Yeah, absolutely, because of Pete's daughter, and I mean it's just that one is an honor to do every year. And then by starting to do these other shows, it's just awesome. I hope we can continue to do fundraisers, because that's what it's about. I'm not in this to make millions of dollars, obviously. I just love doing it, and I love seeing smiles on people's faces, and I love the good that comes out of doing a pro wrestling show.
Absolutely. So you guys are coming in. You're going into Quincy on March 21st this year, 2020. Okay,
Yeah.
and you got Zach Gowen on there. But I like the guy. He's a good dude. He did some things with WWE. I really like this. You got this rematch coming into.
Yeah, right.
You from the memorial show. Now you're coming into this show. We got a rematch, right?
Yes.
Of Aaron Orion versus Jack Price. Two brothers, you could say, basically in DTA, Death Threat Army. And the last match was stellar, to say the least. But now we're going into a rematch, and again, the title is at grabs. And man, talking about already one emotional match already that happened in Bay City, but now we're coming into this. Tell me, kind of, what did you think? What were you guys thinking? Like, say, hey, okay, you know what? We need to make this happen again. Was there?
We really piggybacked off of that show, and we thought, what was the big most talked about match of that show? And you sitting front row, you know what it was, and it was
absolutely.
that one. That one tore the roof off. I mean, that was that match just exceeded expectations. So when Dave DuPont, Leonard, and myself sat down, and Pete, we just discussed what we wanted main event this show. We had to up the bar. You know what I mean? And how do you up the bar when you have a match like that? I said, so we were just sitting there shooting out names, and I said, well, hey, how about doing a rematch? And everybody's like, do you think they would? And I'm like, of course they would. Them guys,
absolutely.
And then I said, how do we even make that better? And we go, and I think it was Dave that said, let's do 2 out of 3 falls. So I contacted both the guys. They were excited. They're ready. And then we're going to do it, man. And it's going to be, it's going to be awesome.
Oh, I'm sure. Absolutely. I'm really excited. I'm excited about the match, but I'm also really excited to see what video promos come of this, because the last set of promos that came out of DTA, Aaron Orion and Jack Price, were amazing, right?
Them guys are awesome.
Exactly. They're taking Michigan wrestling to the next level. That's just my personal opinion.
I absolutely agree, man. I absolutely agree.
Sure.
And to touch on the subject, like you talked about why, Quincy, what's my connection here? For years when I started doing this wrestling, I did area shows around here, was on shows. And I believe in this area, when Dan Severn stopped running his shows, this area hasn't seen a great wrestling show in a lot of years. I mean, it's been there's some great fans down here, great fans. I'm just really excited to bring this to these guys too, because it's been a while. It's been a long time.
That's good. That's awesome, because there's nothing wrong with bringing professional wrestling to the masses. Sure.
No,
absolutely.
And it's just exciting for me. If you can't tell, I'm excited.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. It's going to be an exciting night. I can't wait. You got Jack Thriller going against Zach Gowen, right? How amazing is that? Another Michigan guy.
Jack Thriller's hated around here. Trust me.
Right.
He's absolutely hated. And Zach Gowen, actually a little side story. Zach actually came into Quincy a couple years ago and did and talked to the school and did his told them his story. How he does that with inspirational stories. So a lot of his inspirational story. A lot of kids already know Zach and love him. So that's why when I got around with this show, I really wanted to have him there. I thought, I want the kids to see the end result of what Zach goes on there and talks to him about, and then how he is now. You know what I mean? Like, this is what he does, like I just wanted the connection. So Zach came in, and that was just great. And then I thought, who better than Jack Thriller to face him? Because they hate Jack around here. So,
well, and I really think that that's awesome that there's more to it than just saying, oh, hey, Zach Gowen, he's from Michigan, here, let's put him on the card. There's more to it. Like, that's amazing. That's an awesome story. I think that's great. That's another thing that makes professional wrestling awesome, is the stories that go along with it.
Absolutely.
And you got El Ridiculoso coming in. You also have Jackson Stone coming on in. Now, Jackson Stone is one of my personal favorites. He's actually guest hosted Rasslin Rage. I've interviewed him a few times. We hang out from time to time. Now, this is the Shogun, the Suplex Shogun's first time with TriCity Wrestling. Am I correct?
Yeah, it is correct. And I actually, little birdie told me that actually, and you're going to keep this between me and you, right? You ain't going to tell nobody, right?
No. Yeah, we're good.
Okay. Yeah, it's just between me and you. It's its birthday, March 21st.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
That's what I heard. So if you want to keep that just between us,
okay,
don't tell anybody.
All right. Thanks. I love it. I love it.
So we're gonna do some celebrating.
Yeah, for sure. So, the Suplex Shogun. And then, listen, the last show, okay, when we went to Bay City, me and Danny and a couple of my friends, we drove to Bay City and we went to the show. There was tag titles. There was a match for tag titles.
Yep.
And tell us a little bit about we had MM3 and Blake take on the other guys there. I can't remember their names off the top of my head.
Bombshells.
Bombshells, that's it. I want to call them because they all have the same last name. I only want to call them by the same last name. But the Bombshells. The Bombshells come out on top. They take the titles. Everybody was rooting for MM3 and Blake. We saw some cool. I think it was kind of cool. We saw Blake turn on MM3. Yeah. But now you have tag titles, and then I see the titles. We're going to have a match, it looks like.
Yeah.
The titles?
Yep. The Bombshells won that one, of course, and then MM3 took that a little harder than Blake did, the loss.
Right. But took it it got a little low.
It went way low, yes. and we're gonna have a tag team title match here in Quincy. We're going to have the Bombshells, and then everybody loves Chuck Wagon, don't they?
Oh, absolutely.
So Chuck's a big hero down here, man. He's been wrestling down here for 20 years plus, and people love him and bring signs. And so he's going to tag up, and he's actually going to tag up with, and this is kind of a weird team, but it works. You know what I mean? And it's Lone Wolf Chuck Whedon.
Oh, yeah, my man. I know Lone Wolf. That's my dude. Yeah, me and Chuck go back. He's a cool guy.
It's going to be a pair of Chucks, I guess.
Pair of Chucks. I love the play on words. Yeah, is that Billy Ray I see on there too?
Yeah, he's there. Yep.
Former cruiserweight champion.
He absolutely is. And his match, if you remember right, that match tore the house down too, man.
Oh yeah, Nolan Edwards. I don't care. I love Billy Ray and I love Nolan, but let me tell you, I don't care. You put Nolan Edwards anywhere and you got money. You just might as well just put money in the box and you're good.
He's doing his thing with TNA and down there in Tennessee now and stuff like that. And I tried to get him on this show, but he's just busy, and he'll be there at the Cassidy Christie show though. We'll have him there.
Well, it'll be good to see him too, because I don't get to see him much anymore.
No, he's good. He's one of the bright stars right now. I'll tell you.
Oh yeah, the promos, man, the promos are freaking amazing.
Absolutely.
Love the video working. I believe he does all that video work himself.
He absolutely does. He absolutely does. Yep.
Good stuff. Now I see the Michigan-made monster is going to be there. Mongo, who at the last show took on Bryce Sullivan.
Yeah, I think their referee in that match was a heck of a good-looking dude too. I can't remember
you're right.
Who it was.
And then there was this guy. I think his name was Tiny Wood.
Tiny Woods, remember?
I remember Tiny Wood.
I created an icon that night. So, yeah. No, I'm really excited to get Mongo in again. He's another one I think is just a shooting star in the wrestling business. Yeah. He brings so much energy and just an awesome look, and I think he's going to go places, and I'm just really, really excited to get him in Quincy.
Yeah, absolutely. When I first seen him a few years back, he was a big dude. He still is a big dude, but he was kind of heavier. Now, man, he's cut. He's slimming down, and he's still just as powerful as he was when he was a little bit heavier.
And how about this for a match, huh? Him versus Jackson Stone.
Oh, that's going to be amazing. I can't wait to see that now.
I can't wait either. That's going to be a good one.
That's the stuff right there, man. I tell you what, you guys know what you're doing over there. I had a blast at Bay City when we went out there for the Cassidy Christie. What an amazing show from the bottom of the card to the top of the card. The place was an absolute blast, and the venue was amazing, by the way.
Wait till you see. Sorry to cut you off.
No, that's all right.
Wait till you see Quincy. Now, Quincy was voted on MLive the coolest gym in the state of Michigan. of all of Michigan. So they really hang their hat on that. It's just going to be such a cool atmosphere. I'm telling you, like I said 100 times, I'm so excited because this means a lot to me, and I think fans are just going to be blown away. And I think we're going to have some live guests there, aren't we?
From my understanding, we're going to be there. We're going to hang out. We're going to do some stuff. And we're going to be there.
I got you sitting right ringside, buddy. You got the best seat in the house, man.
Yeah. I can make some more Tiny Wood references.
Well, I don't think he's going to be there. I think I embarrassed him too much.
Well, we can make somebody else a superstar.
I'm going to make somebody a superstar. Exactly. Yes.
Yeah. Well, TK, so where can people get tickets for this event?
I tell you, tickets are you can always contact me through Facebook by Tim Kempter. Just search it. You're going to see me through the TriCity Wrestling Facebook page. Dave DuPont. If you're local, Stillwell Ford in Hillsdale, Michigan is a dealership. They're available there. Man, I tell you, just get a hold of me. I'll get them to you. I'll get them to you.
Yeah, we'll hold them. He'll hold them at the will call. I guarantee you.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
We paid for the last time. We paid Dave through PayPal, and tickets were sitting there and waiting for us. So. Yep.
And then I just want to say tickets. If you pre-buy them, they're $8. I mean, what can you do anything for $8 anymore? I mean, honestly.
No.
And at the door they're 10. So I mean,
which still isn't a bad price.
Yeah, not a huge jump up, but hey, if you can get them early, get them early.
$10 for that card? Are you freaking kidding me?
Right.
No, seriously. I mean, dude, that's amazing card for $10 at the door.
Yeah, we're just trying to, I just want to pack the gym. I would rather have a gym full of happy people than have people spending a whole lot of money and have just a couple people there. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
I just want people there and enjoy and see what Michigan Independent Wrestling brings, because I believe it's just the best going today.
Right, that's awesome. I'm stoked, man. I cannot wait. $10 for a card that is, probably one of the best ones in the state, if you ask me.
And I appreciate that. That, and the boys do too. Because that's what I want. I wanted to build one of the strongest cards, and I do believe that is a strong card.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So you guys get your tickets. Like he said, you can get them in advance for $8 and $10 at the door. Again, this is in Quincy, right? So you're going to be. Yep. This is to help. It's a fundraiser. You're going to go to the Athletic Boosters in Quincy, Michigan, who TK here lives and is from.
Right here on the sweatshirt.
There you go, Orioles.
Quincy. Yep, right there.
All right. And,
absolutely.
Absolutely. Guys, make sure you also check out TriCity Wrestling on Facebook. Did you only have Facebook? Do you guys have Twitter or anything else like that?
Just Facebook.
Facebook?
I don't. I can't. I'm not all into all that. So.
I hear you. It's a lot to do, bro. Trust me.
Dave DuPont and myself, and Pete, we move, and Leonard, we move a tad bit slower than the new generation. So, Facebook is about all we can handle.
That's Dave, no problem. But it's at TriCity Wrestling, if I'm not mistaken.
You got it.
If not, just search TriCity Wrestling and you'll find it. I promise you that one.
Yep.
Because there's only one TriCity Wrestling that I know of. So
then it's the best.
Right.
I'm a little partial.
Right. Me too. Well, listen, TK, I want to say thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you on March 21st for TriCity Wrestling for the awesome fundraiser for the Booster Club there, or the Athletic Boosters there in Quincy.
Battle for the Boosters. That's what it's called.
Battle for the Boosters. Are we going to get a battle royal?
I don't know.
Dang
I don't have the $10,000 to give away for the winner.
All right. Well, again, thank you so much, dude. We look forward to seeing you on the 21st.
Hey, man, I look forward to seeing you guys too, and thanks for all that you do for Michigan, man.
Check it
Thank
out.
You. I appreciate
it's r2youtube.com. That's R2 youtube.com, and tell them Velvet sent you.
It's going down. This is Rasslin Rage. Do it now. This is Rasslin Rage. Scream it out loud. This is Rasslin Rage. Cody Fleming is the man who leads the brigade. It's going down. This is Rasslin Rage. We'll do it now.